Hey party people, Andrew here at GUNSTOCK23 hanging out with Liam from Q. You guys have all kinds of cool stuff today. Earlier I was up on the hill shooting some subsonic 8.6 out of your fix at like 500 yards, which I don't think I got a single hit because I'll blame it on everything but my own skill. The wind was quite variable. It's a long time of flight.
It's been very windy today.
But and the time of flight was long enough that the gun could recoil, follow through, back on target, and then see the impact.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty fun.
It's a lot of fun shooting those subsonics that far distance. It's great because you're really mortaring them until you can actually see a lot of times it like hits at like a downward angle.
It was a lot of fun. Super quiet, of course.
Obviously.
That's the center of your business model.
Yeah.
What do we got new this year? What are we talking about?
So obviously a lot of 8.6s are coming out. We got a couple new models and our regular already showing fixed rifles. We have a 16-inch full-length rifle. We have an 8-inch pistol for those people that don't really want to do the NFA kind of items. But we also have something that we're working on right here, which is the 5.56 Honey Badger, which is getting real close to being released. I don't really have an exact time right now, but it's getting very close. A lot of people have been asking. A lot of people wanted 5.56 Honey Badgers. It's a cheaper round. It's more available sometimes depending on where you live. So we figured we'd oblige, but obviously throw our own kind of world and our own kind of thought processes onto it. We got fast twist barrels. It's a 9.69-inch barrel. We have a new gas system, but it'll still work with all of our cans that we already have, our 30 cals and our titaniums. A little bit different on the buffer system, but for the most part, it's going to be the Honey Badger you already know and love.
Okay, so if you don't have an exact release date, do you have an inexact, a guess? You willing to speculate and say maybe before?
It's hard to say, especially with.
I won't put you on the spot.
No,
if you don't.
it's fine.
But if you have an idea of when,
I would say a very tentative, like 3 to 4 months.
Okay, and of course the people on the internet will be like, "Well, he's sad."
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I mean, you heard
later,
all the qualifications, right?
Yeah, and in 3 months, and then on the exact date, I'll get a bunch of emails saying, "Why isn't it?"
Where is it? Where 5.56 Honey Badger?
Exactly.
Where AK-50?
Yeah, right. Where's AK-50? Where's the steel line of suppressors from us?
Yeah,
they're coming. ETAs at livecuredie.com if you want to know.
All right, so maybe, hopefully, 3 or 4 months. This here is the classic 300 Honey Badger, right?
Yep.
For those that don't know, what sets this apart? Because it just looks like an AR with a really cool anodization on it. But what makes a Honey Badger different than another 300 short boy?
Well, I mean, I guess the first thing you can start off is the recoil system. It's not a standard AR-15 recoil system. It uses its own proprietary design. We have our own 2-piece bullet carrier groups, and I'm gonna watch this spring go crazy. But there's a lot of pieces together that really amount to a really amazing rifle. Between our clear anodized parts, which is the best coating system that you can use in rifles, bar none. Some people don't like it because, that handguard's a little bit more gray than this one. I'm sorry, man.
I'm not going to try to do this without the
the
table thing. But this is what allows you to use that shorter buffer tube.
Exactly. And we wanted to get the size requirements that we wanted. We couldn't use the standard system. So now we use that one. Classic, our 2-piece bolt carrier group, which allows us to do a lot more with weight control. It allows us to manufacture them in-house. So now we don't have to worry about anyone else. I know during COVID, we had a really hard time just getting simple parts in. This allows us, we don't have to worry about that anymore. We can make our own. All we have to do is get raw material, and that was way easier the entire time. And then obviously we do our fast twist barrels. All of our Honey Badgers come with a 1 in 5 twist barrel, our own adjustable gas block with the jam nut, the best way to mount your gas blocks. And then they obviously all come with a cherry bomb. The cherry bomb allows you to use your tapers. Easy come off. That gun's been getting shot pretty much, I would say.
Oh yeah, I mean, so look
far,
at that.
And and how easy was it to take
that looks like the Valdez in there.
Yeah. And how easy was it to take that suppressor?
That was pretty easy. I mean,
exactly.
I'm not a very strong person, and even with my stubby little peck fingers, I was able to.
Yeah, but that's tapers. That's, it allows that to happen, so you don't have to ever worry about your suppressor getting carbon locked onto your gun, When it's time to go home, it's time to go home. Take the suppressor off, you leave. You don't have to worry about waiting or doing some other weird voodoo witchcraft ritual to get your suppressor off.
If that's what you call it, I call it drinking a 6-pack.
Well, you know, depends on who you talk to, I guess.
After shooting.
Yeah, right.
So obviously, the honey badger and all that has been around for a minute. You've got some new stuff in 8.6. You've got the 5.56 honey badger coming out soon.
Yep.
What else we got to?
So we got some more kickstand items. Our bipod that we created. We have some more mounting options in the near future. Once again, unfortunately, I don't have dates. We have some more mounting options coming. Other than that, just kind of overall upgrades. We have the Boombox, which is coming.
What's the Boombox?
So the Boombox is essentially an 8.6 honey badger. There's gonna be a lot of changes to it. There's gonna be some new adjustments, but for the most part, you're gonna look at the two guns and you're gonna be like, you're gonna kind of question what the difference is, and then you'll realize one is an 8.6.
Some dimensional differences.
Yeah,
there.
for the most part, a big thing is you always can tell by the mag well.
Yeah.
And then the muzzle device. The muzzle device is our Cherry Bomb XL, a little bit bigger, and it works with our like 338 caliber rounds a lot better.
What barrel length are we looking at for that?
Still kind of up in the air. Probably we have options of like a 6, an 8, a 12, and I'm guessing there'll be a rifle version eventually, but we'll definitely start off in like kind of the SBR world. It's kind of our bread and butter.
Awesome. Well, Liam, thank you for having me. Your hands were clean.
I don't think they were. Define clean, I guess.
Thank you guys for watching. I wish you guys were hanging out with me here at Gunstock. If you're not, you should be here next year. I love you.